You have no idea how many times I have tried to film this video. I wasn't really sure how to start this video off because normally when I watch quite a lot of YouTube, they all say welcome back to my channel, but obviously this is my first video, so if you are watching this, please like and subscribe to get me off to a good start. As you can probably tell by the title of this video, today's video is going to be a get to know me. I thought it'd be a good video to start off with, just so obviously you can basically get to know me. So yeah, I'm gonna jump straight into it so you can get to know me. So the first question was, how tall are you? I'm 5'8" and a half. A lot of people are quite shocked when they meet me, like through Instagram, because they think that I'm a lot shorter than what I actually am, but yeah, I'm quite tall. The second question is, how old are you and what is your star sign? I'm 25 years old. My star sign is a Pisces. I was born on the 8th of March 1996. What is your full name? My full name is Bethany Rose Gilligan. What did you study in college? So in college I studied media makeup, which is like special effects, like blood cuts, that sort of stuff. But I also did like normal, like everyday day-to-day makeup as well. I was also asked, did I go to uni, which I did, so I followed this on in uni, but I did makeup for fashion instead, which I really did enjoy. But I think at the time when I picked to do makeup, I just kind of did it because I found it quite interesting and I wanted to be able to do makeup for myself, if I'm being quite honest. And the next question was, where are you from? I'm from Salford, which is Greater Manchester, and I've lived there for 25 years, all my life. The next question is, where are you from? No, it's not. What is your job and what's your dream job? So my job currently, as it stands, I don't like to say influencer, but I'm a content creator, and also it actually is my dream job. If I was to say any more about that, I would probably just say to continue doing what I'm doing, but on a bigger scale, so more successfully, if that makes sense. Because obviously I do have that as a job, but I'm only a micro influencer, if you want to call it, but I prefer to say content creator. What is your 5-year plan, or do you have a 5-year plan? I won't really say I have a 5-year plan. The standard, basically just the standard. I think a lot of you, if you do follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I am engaged. So I think my 5-year plan would basically just be married in this time, maybe have 1 or 2 children. Yeah, basically just to be happy. I don't really like to share like career goals and things like that. I like to keep them private. I think a lot of people like to see you fail, as sad as it sounds. But I just think if I keep it to myself and it happens, then great. If it doesn't, then nobody knows and we can just move past it. Do you have any siblings? I do have siblings. I have 4 older brothers, so I'm the only girl and the youngest. I couldn't tell you how old the eldest brother is. I want to say maybe 36, but that could be completely wrong, I'm not gonna lie. But it's just so hard trying to remember all their ages, if I'm being quite honest. I think there's like 4 years between us all, apart from the eldest 2. Have you had any fillers? I haven't had any fillers. I do get asked this quite a lot, especially about my lips, only because I think I overdraw them. Well, I don't think I do, I know I do, but only ever so slightly. I'm not against fillers at all. I do actually want fillers, especially in the bridge of my nose, just here, just because I hate my side profile, so I just want to straighten that out, and I would want a little bit in my top lip as well. So yeah, as I say, I'm not against them. I've just never had them to this day, but it is something that I would want to do in the future. Do you have a favourite brand to work with? I would say one of my favourite brands to work with is probably Missguided. Reason being, I've worked with them the longest. I've received multiple things from them and they're so lovely to work with. I've spoke to so many people from there, over the years. Yeah, they're just really nice, and I think they probably gave me the most opportunities out of all the brands that I've worked with so far. So yeah, Missguided is probably my favourite. Somebody asked, can you name one of the best collaborations you've had so far? If we're going, obviously I have quite a few, so that's quite hard. But if we're going just off fashion, then I would probably say obviously Missguided, as I mentioned, but ASOS as well, purely because if I do ever buy clothes, that's where I go to buy all my clothes, because they just have everything. So to be able to get things from them for free as well is just, yeah, it's just a bonus, to be honest. So yeah, I'd say ASOS is probably one of my best collaborations. Does Instagram burn you out? Have you ever considered stopping? If I'm being honest, yes, it definitely does get a bit tiring and burn you out, especially when you're putting the work in and you don't see the rewards. It can be quite frustrating. But I've never considered stopping, purposely because I'm not like a quitter, and I really do enjoy it, and it'd be so annoying, even more frustrating, to see all the hard work that I have put in just go to waste. So to answer that question, no, I haven't considered stopping. I literally enjoy it. It's what I look forward to doing the most, so no. Do you have any regrets? I definitely do have regrets. I think a lot of people probably do in their life. I'd say my main regret is probably when I picked my college course. As I say, don't get me wrong, I did enjoy my course, but I picked it purely because I wanted to know how to do a bit of makeup, not because it was something that I wanted to do as a career. I just think the 4 options that I could have been doing, which I initially was supposed to do, would have helped me so much better, especially the things that I do now. So originally I was supposed to be doing 4 A levels, which were dance, photography, media and film studies, which is all stuff that I'm still interested in now. And yeah, I decided to do makeup because my friends were doing it, which was really silly of me looking back. So if anyone young is watching this, I would say do something because you want to do it, not just because you want to be with your friends, which is something that I wish I would have done and paid attention to. But again, like I am where I am, and if I would have done those 4 other things, then I might not be where I am today, so I'm still grateful for that. The other regret that I probably have is stopping my driving lessons when I was a teenager. When I turned 17, my mum paid for some driving lessons for me. When I had to start paying for them myself, I just stopped taking them, which looking back seems really ungrateful, but it's just because I wasn't really passionate about wanting to do it. It didn't really bother me, but I really do regret it because now I'd be driving, but I'm not. So yeah, that's something that I do want to do, is learn to drive. Somebody asked, I think everybody has this, do you know names that you like for children? I think I definitely do. Well, yeah, I do. I think any person that's in like a committed relationship and you've been together a while, I think if you want children, you definitely discuss names that you like for the future. I actually have a note in my phone, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not embarrassed about that. It is pretty funny, but I think a lot of people do that, of names that I like. I wouldn't say what they are because I like to keep them private, because I just don't like everybody to have the same name. I don't know if that sounds silly, but I don't like it when everybody is like your typical names. I like names that are different. Nothing too extravagant, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not gonna name my child like Cloud, but I just like, I'm saying that because I'm looking at how cloudy it is outside. But yeah, I just like names to be different, if that makes sense. But somebody asked, how come you've started a YouTube channel? I started a YouTube channel because it's something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. However, I've always just put it off. I think it's mainly because I was too shy. Would I say shy? Nervous, maybe, like a bit cautious of it or something. Or I think I always just came up with an excuse as to why I couldn't start. Like I don't have a camera to do it, I don't have the right lighting, this and that, and I just always came up with excuses, but it is something that I wanted to do, so this is why I'm filming today. And I'm filming on my phone because I don't have a camera, and I think the majority of phones now, with the quality of the camera, they just look fine anyway. So yeah, I'm just getting stuck into it and getting started up. What is your favourite TV programme? And it depends like what you mean. Like, is it like, it's like my favourite TV programmes that you can just go back to and watch all the time, rather than like a series that you can watch once and say you've seen it. My favourite TV programme, I probably have three. I'd probably say Friends, like I think that's probably everyone's, that I can just pop on in the background, like I know every word to it. The US Office, just obsessed with it. Like I'd probably say The Office is my favourite actually, and then It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's so funny, like a comedy one if you want to watch that. I actually put a story up about Ross and Rachel and Jim and Pam from the US Office, to say what couple they thought was better. And Jim and Pam actually won, even though people actually cheated and voted for Ross and Rachel, even though they hadn't seen Jim and Pam. So yeah, if you need to watch the US Office to see why. They're just my favourite couple. I love them. Somebody else asked, what's your favourite food? My favourite food is Italian, like definitely, 100%. Like I'm just obsessed with pasta and garlic bread, and yeah, it's just my favourite. My favourite restaurant is actually an Italian. I've been eating there since I was like 2 years old, and I'm just obsessed with the place, so yeah. There was quite a few questions regarding me and Miles, so I'm just going to group them together and then we can answer them together. So yeah, so somebody asked, how long have you been with Miles? Somebody else asked, how did you and Miles meet? And somebody else has, have you made any wedding plans? So me and Miles have been together for 7 years this October coming. We met through my sister-in-law, and basically they worked together. She mentioned me to him, and not like trying to like set me up or anything. She was just like saying that I think she said like she was chilling with me or something, and he asked who I was, and then I went on a night out and met my sister-in-law, and he was there. And he always reminds me of this night because apparently he says I made him sit on my knee in the taxi. But yeah, we spoke ever since then, and we've been together for nearly 7 years. Have you made any wedding plans? We haven't made any wedding plans. We got engaged, for those that don't know, in 2019 in October. Then obviously a few months after that we went into lockdown, so we didn't really plan anything. I mean, we obviously looked at things. However, we are actually viewing somewhere next week as a potential wedding venue, and I really can't wait. I'm really looking forward to that. It's called Coleshaw Hall, if you want to check that out. That is in Cheshire. It's not our definite wedding venue, but it's one that we both really like and are looking forward to view. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I might even, I don't know, vlog it maybe, we'll see. But yeah, Coleshaw Hall is where we're going to view next week. Next question was, what's your favourite thing about yourself? Ooh. I like this question because I think a lot of people don't really talk about what they like about themselves, and more like what they hate about themselves, if I'm being honest. It depends on what it is. If we're saying like looks wise, I don't really think I have a favourite thing about myself. Maybe teeth, but only because I've had braces and I've had them whitened. So yeah, maybe. I'd probably say maybe the teeth. And then personality trait, I'd probably say, I think I am anyway, but I think I'm a really good friend. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't see my friends all the time. Obviously we're getting older now, people have like different career paths that they want to go down, but I would do anything for my friends. I'm one of those friends that I might not speak to you for 2 months, 3 months, 2 weeks, however long, but if you need me, then I'll be there. I love my friends and family, like, to the end of the earth. Like, I'd do anything for them. But yeah, I just think I'm a generally nice person. Like, I don't have much nasty things to really say about people. I just think, what's the point in like being horrible? Like, it's nice to be nice, so, you know, just be nice. But yeah, we say that. I don't know if anyone would disagree, but I think I'm a nice friend. But yeah. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live and why? If I could live anywhere in the world, it would be Australia. Why is because I've been obsessed with Australia ever since I was a child. I used to be obsessed with like Steve Irwin and like watching like him, all his videos and stuff, his DVDs. Then when I was a little bit older, my auntie moved to Australia, so I have visited there a few times. When I was in college, I decided I wanted to move there when I like graduated and everything. Obviously then I met Miles. He also has family there, and we still do plan to hopefully have a home there one day. Whether we would fully move there, I don't know, because I think it depends on your career as well. Obviously with what I do, you can basically do that anywhere in the world. But yeah, it depends on where we are in so many years' time. But I'd like to be able to be comfortable. If I was to move to Australia, I'd like to be comfortable enough to have the money to just come home whenever I wanted to see family, because I'm a very, very family orientated person, and I would miss my family an awful lot, and friends. But yeah, Australia, I love Australia. Next question was, how did you start up your Instagram? Starting up my Instagram wasn't something that I ever really intended to do. I used to just love Instagram in general. Like, I remember like when I was like younger, I used to post like all the time, and like not really family, but so much like not friends, but maybe like friends of friends would say, oh my god, you love Instagram, you post all the time, chill out, all this sort of stuff. And then as I got a bit older and I got into like fashion and things, I just started posting more like fashion content. Not even really fashion content. I wouldn't say I attempted to go out and shoot like I do now, but like if I was on holiday, I'd get pictures and like tag the brands. Not even purposely to get their attention, but it did get their attention, and then eventually I ended up having brands reaching out to me asking, can we send you things and can we do this? And yeah, it kind of just kicked off from there, to be honest. Yeah, and now I'm where I am. I've worked with some of the most amazing brands, and I'm so grateful for it. And yeah, I think that's all the questions, if being honest. I thought there was going to be some more. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching my first YouTube video. Please, please, please like this video, and please subscribe, even share it if you're willing. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next video.